global 12.1.5 update for this Poco X2 device. As you can see, this is the MIUI 12.1.5 version, latest update for Poco X2 global version and the Indian version. We already seen in Chinese version there is already MIUI 12.5 update. I think this is the preparation update for that. Let's see. I'm just thinking, and the camera issue people mentioning, I just ignore it. Let's see in the update anything fixes going on. I just ignore because only they mention for 0.5% it is happening. Do comment down below if you are having that camera issue like becoming black, but in my case it's good. I was in 12.1.3 also. I record lots of videos from this X2 device, and even I use this X3. As you can see, the video is recording via that smartphone only, and both the smartphones still work with this Boya mic M1. And this is the update recently I received for Poco X2 just now, half an hour ago. I will share my initial thoughts of this update, and I will also update a review. So subscribe to my channel. My name is Sampath. You are watching Sampath Zamflex channel. If you are first time to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also allow the notifications by pressing the bell icon. And also, if you like the video, give it a like, and let's move into the video.
As you can see, this is the MIUI version 12.1.5.0 for Poco X2. Recently I just got it, and this is how the update is. It's already 80% downloaded. After this you will get decrypting, and this is the camera. As you can see in the MIUI 12.1.3.0, I don't have any problem in this previous build also, and even in the upcoming build also I will show you. Actually it was like only 0.5% people had a problem, so I ignored. But let's see, if you guys really had a problem, do comment down below. I'll see how many of them really had that problem, and if I get in future that problem, how I can be like that, I will be making videos. As you can see, it's completed. The downloading has been, and it's decrypting. As you can see, after that it will be downloaded. And if you want to manually update the file, if the file is available in the Telegram, then you can manually update by pressing that MIUI logo and choose update package. I think you all guys know that. If you don't know, you can watch my previous videos on X2 or X3 updates. You will be knowing that kind of videos also. And it takes a little bit of time to boot the device. And this is the, as you can see, this is the 12.1.5.0 update. Updated MIUI successfully. You will get this kind of interface. And what's new, they mention status bar and notification all like that. And it's fluid. Actually I am using it with 120 Hz refresh rate only, and this is the vault you get. I wish they would have given that Google Now pane left side, I mean the minus screen, but still it's the same. And coming to display settings, as you can see, it was actually 60 Hz. Okay, I usually use in 120 Hz only, but anyhow I kept it. And this is the camera application. As you can see, it's opening, and it's not getting black or anything like that even after the update also, as you can see. And this how the performance of this update. It's good initial impressions. I will definitely make the review of this update also. Do comment down below what all the problems you face in this Poco X2 device recently after this update, and even previously also, and what all the videos you need to see on this Poco X2 device, like Gcam videos or even the custom ROMs. And coming to this display settings, as you can see, I now kept to 120 Hz. And color scheme, if you want, you can make warm. It is already warm compared to Poco X3. It's a little bit warmer, the display is, but if you want still warmer, I don't recommend it, but if you want still warmer, you can keep it warm. Little bit warmer is always good to see for the eyes. And as you can see, the camera application is same in this Poco X2, nothing new or anything like that. In the camera settings also, I did not see any new changes in this update. As you can see, this is available, I think, even in the previous builds also. And coming to more settings, you get the same settings, no additional features or anything like that. It's exactly the same as in the previous builds of this Poco X2. And coming to this I will use GFX tool for 60 fps. And these kind of settings, if you want a separate video to make how to get 60 fps on Poco X2 or Poco X3 devices using GFX tool, do comment on this. How I will play BGMI at 60 fps, but as of now the game is already in the 60 fps if you use it GFX tool or not, but I had a experience using it since the PUBG Mobile, so I still using it. As you can see, it's loading. It takes a little bit of time. We have just Snapdragon 730G in the chip, this smartphone chipset, not a 800 series. Do keep in mind, don't expect too much fast like 800 series like that, or even the MediaTek Dimensity level performance here. And this is how the interface of the game, and I will show you the settings. Let me go to settings, not the clan. And if you want to join clan also, you can join it out, and settings. And here is the settings, smooth plus extreme. If you want a separate video how to enable it, do comment down below, or if you know any other method also, do comment down below. And it's fluid. If you want to see game video, I mean the gameplay video, do watch in the review. And if you like the video, give it a like. And in the review I will be showing the gameplay of the BGMI also on this Poco X2 device. And if you are facing some of the problems in this update, do comment down below also. And coming to Geekbench scores, I will run the Geekbench 5 scores. In the previous builds of any Android 11 update on this Poco X2, this app was continuously crashing. I mean, after the 100% it will get crashing. If you all guys know me from the first, you will be seeing, or if you don't know, you can see the videos. It will be getting crashed, that app, but finally in this update that has been fixed. I am very happy. At least we can see the what is the scores of our smartphone compared to other devices like X3 or M2 Pro, which has similar kind of chipset like 720G and 732G. I could make the compare at least where it stands after the update. Is it better or not? It's just a synthetic benchmarks, but still I can make out some differences by seeing the scores. And the Antutu benchmark scores I will update in my review. It's just an initial impressions, and it takes a little bit of time to get these scores. I have already fast forwarded it. It's 100%. As you can see, the single score is 420 and 1546 multi-score. It's no complaint in multi-score, but single score is very less. I don't know why they downgraded its performance. Let's see in the review. I will play the game. If I feel anything downgraded or just a scores are showing like that, I will also check the scores. And in the coming display settings, we don't get any new features or anything like that. And in the home screen, everything is same. Here I don't have any updated Poco launcher. In X3 I was a beta tester. There I will get certain updates on Poco launcher, but here I don't have such kind of updates. And in the lock screen, double tap to wake or turn off the screen. Turn off the screen is not working. This is the bug I noticed. And waking up is working fine in this update. And coming to settings, let me go to this sound and vibration. Here we get that vibration and tap is it's available, low, light, medium and strong. I think sometimes this will be removed in some of the updates. And even the audio settings also, the hi-fi audio, this is the higher certified smartphone. Hi-fi audio is also given in this smartphone. I really like the output of this smartphone using this 3.5mm headphone jack. And let me show you. As you can see, if you enable that hi-fi audio, you will get a little bit of very good experience. Not with this basic earphones. If you have very good earphones, you will get very good experience by using that hi-fi audio. That option is still available. And the volume adjustment, this is also available. I thought in the update they might remove. Sometimes it happens with some of the smartphones. Hence I will be checking these audio settings always. And if you guys use this kind of settings, do comment down below. If you use with hi-fi audio or the earphone style, do comment down below what is your different taste on this smartphone.
And as you can see, I shared some of the initial impressions after this update. I mean the 12.1.5.0 for Poco X2 device. It's good, but the scores of Geekbench scores, And previous in all the Android 11 updates, I never seen this Geekbench working. I mean the Geekbench 5 app working, but anyhow it's working. But finally the scores are very less comparing to Poco X3 or even this Poco X2 also. And some of the ROMs are also very good scores we are seeing, but anyhow it's degraded for some reason, I don't know. Let me check the AnTuTu scores and also the performance in the upcoming days. Like 2 days I will test this device and I will play heavy games, BGMI and all the extreme settings. I will play it out, and do subscribe for that kind of videos. And if you want to compare this with Poco X3 with Android 11 update, the speed test, I already done a speed test, do check out here. Many ignored that speed test between Poco X2 and X3, which was running on Android 10 and this was running at Android 11. And one more thing I noticed with this Poco X2 is when I was in 12.1.3.0 updated, I chose to unlock the bootloader, but it was taking 15 days, but still I did not got bootloader unlocked. I changed the Mi account later. Let's see, after this update I will wait that 168 hours. Later that I will unlock the bootloader and I will try some of the custom ones. If you guys are interested in such videos also, do subscribe to my channel and do comment down below how is the battery life of this Poco X2 after this 12.1.5 update. If some are updated it already, do comment down below. I will test it. Even I will charge the smartphone, charging test, everything will be updated in 2 days with the review. So I will come back after 2 days, and thank you for watching. Bye now.